G'day and welcome back to Stitch Up and a brand new series of Kingdoms and Castles. Yes, I thought we'd do a lovely restart on Kingdoms and Castles and work through a brand new series. A few changes to the game since we last played it. And in fact, I think I've found a map I want to play on. Let's see what the next map's like. Let's see. Oh, I do like these dense forests. These dense forests are really nice. And I love these peninsulas. You can put some housing estates. I do like a big patch of fertile land. This one's quite good, actually. Not overly sure of the lake. Yeah, just thinking orientation. Yeah, it kind of works. Could be all set around the lake. Let's try one more. And this one is 2 lakes. Shall we try one more after that? Okay, so lots of fertile land there for production. Oh, actually, you can produce everything there. All the stone, all the farms. That could all be lovely, and we could really make it lovely. One more then. Okay, speaking of fertile land, this one's really good. I like this bay here. We can, and you can actually sail into there as well. So we might be able to set up something in there. I don't know if we can make a port out of that. We can certainly put a deep water port over here. Yeah, I think this will work. Let's just see the availability of stone. Got to turn the sound down in just a moment as well when we get going. Do we like this map? We just have to go with it. I'll tell you what, whatever the next map is, let's go with. Yeah, one big land. Okay, we said we'd do that, so let's do it. And I like this bit here. You can sail in there. That's quite nice. Yeah, this is good. And that's all nice and fertile. And we've got some stone here. Yeah, so that's good. We just got to have access to 2 bits of stone to start with. That's nice and close to the start. So I think let's kick off with that. Let's make this our lovely new land. So let's choose a banner that's yellow. Let's call our kingdom Stitch. 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 North Stitch, maybe King of the North. Yeah, let's call it North Stitch. Let's go yellow with the banner and accept, and of course the menu, and I can go to setting, and I'll just have a look at the music volume there and just turn that right down. Sound effects volume down as well. So that's pretty good. Cool. Okay, let's go to there. So now hopefully the music is pretty non-existent. But maybe it'll be better. Maybe it'll improve. All right, so we've got to work out which way is going to be up, where we're going to put the keep to start with. So let's have a quick look here. Kingdom of Stitch, and we shall go the keep. Let's put our keep. How are we going to put that lovely keep? We need stone, so we've got a bit of stone there. So there's a stone here, and I believe that's stone as well, isn't it? How do you tell if this is stone? Can we click on it? Yeah, stone and stone. So we get 2 quarries on each of those. So right here, I could put this, I could put this keep in the middle, but I want to keep all this clear for farming. So maybe I'll keep the keep right away, but I want him sort of central. So how about we do the keep here? Yeah, let's choose the very fertile grounds can be. What do you got? An eagle there? Lovely. Let's choose the fertile grounds for our and there's more stone. Yeah, so the fertile grounds can be for the farming. So let's put our keep right here, and of course we want the front. So if we rotate him, we're going to say the front of the island is going to be here with the bay down there. Is it? These little lands up here. And this bit, I think this is more the south here. So let's choose this orientation. I think that's good, because then you've got the northern peninsulas, which I really like that northern peninsula up there. And of course we've got this lovely bay where we're going to center it all around, and it's going to be a fantastic fortress. Some nice stone up there as well. So let's put our keep a little bit further north than where we just mentioned it. And if I tilt this so the stairs are at the front, that should be brilliant. So let's put him right there. Okay, so the keep is in, and we will now begin the building process. So of course we want to go to the town and collect some roads first. So kingdoms and castles. What do we do? We need a road all the way out here, don't we? Actually, before we need a road, we will need some people cutting out some trees. So, yeah, I think we're going to have to get these trees out here. All right, so let's see here. So if I go to the axe, I should be able to then go cut all those down. There's a new feature that wasn't in the game since I last played that, and that is the that axe feature. So that is quite nice, and you can just do that. So we currently have 5 people. They're all going to be heading out to there, and so what we'll do is we will give them a road. That's probably about as much as we can do at the moment. I will go to speed 2 and let these guys go out and collect that wood. I think all 5 of them would probably end up going out there once the roads are done. So they're taking the wood, the existing wood, and they're doing that. Right, we don't have anything for a hovel yet because we need 5 bits of wood, but I need to think about where I want to start putting the original town. So let's get these guys over here and we'll relocate the houses to a completely new area when we're ready for it. So we'll get one house there, and let's get a second house in here. So 2 houses and we're off and running. Right, and we will need farms as well. So let's go over to the fertile land, and if we go to town and see if we can't do this, and this, yep. And now let me get an exact one of these. So if I go like this, actually, and I want to go to food, and let me start to go 1, 2, can't put the second one in because we don't quite have enough resources. So we're cutting down all these, and hopefully 4 people visited, none could find a home. 3 people visited, none could find a home. So year 2, because we haven't quite built these houses yet. So let's hit the speed up button and progress nicely on kingdoms and castles. Brand new series. We're going to be doing lots in kingdoms and castles this series. I don't know if this is my 2nd or 3rd series. I've certainly done a few series, but I haven't put them all on YouTube. I wasn't overly happy with them, so I'm going to put this one on and hopefully progress it, and just see what we can do. I want to take some time and really lay out the city correctly and lay it out in a way that is aesthetically pleasing. Playing the game a bit like Jonty from Geekism would play it, giving everything a little bit of thought, I guess, and then and even even Flabaliki does this as well, just giving things a little bit more thoughts. Yeah, let's have a look at the beautiful game. It is a lovely game. I think it's called the Armies or Warfare update. Armies. I think it's the Warfare one. It's it's pretty good. I will be raising armies and attacking those who attack me back. We should be able to now go in here. If we have a look here, I've got 9 pieces of wood, so we'll get an extra 1 of those in. We should be able to get, there we go, we've got now 3 farms there. So this should encourage some people to stay with us. 1 has found a satisfactory home, so there's tick, we're up to 6. And now we'll start to think about what our next move is. So if I go to industry next, so we've got the wells, what's this? Food, industry, and we'll be looking at forester and quarry. So we need to cut down more of these lovely trees, please. Okay, so we definitely need a road more to the north as well. So we'll do a T-junction here. We'll get a road going in. And there's some initial roads there. Check in with our advisors, of course. And the advisors are saying... agriculture is saying that we need farms first to feed our workers. And the city advisors saying good day, roads and houses please, yep. And of course the military is not saying anything at the moment because no one is threatening our kingdom of North Stitch at the moment. But yeah, let's see how this all goes along. We will get a forester going as soon as we can. 2 lovely pieces of stone here, and another one here. This is a really... some wolves as well. Some wolves. We will clear those wolves at some point, but we'll be using the stone down here in the south. And we've got this here, but we'll probably end up having a very big farming plot down here. And I'm not too sure if we're going to use the farming plot there. I think we're more likely to clear a forest and use another farming plot more south, maybe even down here. But we could have a look and see whether or not this is an appropriate area to build our farms. But yeah, we could look at putting a farming plot here and a farming plot here, and just keep all our everything else up here. So let's see how it all kicks off. What's been building at the moment? Nothing. Everything is fine, but we have 0. So if I go to speed 3, and let's see what they do. Are they still cutting these down? Yeah. Okay, so we're up to 8 people now. And we are kicking off here in Kingdom of North Stitch. I think I'm aiming, as I said in some previous videos, I'm aiming for a 20-part series to begin. But if we can, look, if I'm relatively happy playing the game, I'd look at around 10 episodes in a series. And if I really, really love it, I'll be up to, I'm looking for 20. At the moment, the game I absolutely love is Voxel Tycoon, and I'll be going ahead and putting some more of those on. Pre-alpha, that game, but absolutely spectacular. I absolutely love it, and it's coming along nicely. And there's not too many people playing that as well. Hope you can hear me over the thunder. We've now jumped to 9 people in rainy Stitch Fall. These standard farms will flood, and that won't be good for them, but I think that should be okay at the moment. Food is 23 out of 50. We have 9 people. 3 beds up. 3 people are idle, which means I can give them more jobs, which means I really need them to start doing some more roads. So let's keep these roads going straight down to here, and let's probably do this road here, 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 like this. See if we've got enough wood for this. Yes, we do. Okay, so they'll start running those roads there. The idle people are now 0 because they've started building our roads, and in fact, they're very quick on those roads. Now we just need them to cut down the rest of those trees, please. So if we can just go here, and let's get them to cut the entire lot down. Thanks. So they'll do that, and they're now off and doing so. And of course, we want to get a forester and a stonemason up and running. So let's see how we go. It's running out of... It's funny, they got these bits done really quick, but these bits not so quick. I'm just trying to remember. It's been a while since I played this game. Just trying to remember exactly what that is. Not thrilled with the new UI as well here. Don't like any of these symbols. Don't like how these guys are smaller. I just find the UI on this a bit average. But yeah, not thrilled with the changes that have been made here. These pictures don't seem to fit the nature of it. Especially this here, the maritime, just average. But anyway, that's just my opinion. The game is, I think the game's launched. I don't think it's in alpha. Maybe I stand to be corrected on that. But yeah, let's see how it all kicks off. We will now build a couple of hovels, so 48 pieces of wood there, so we can put in one more hovel here, and we can now hope that, so if we've got 3 there, we can now hope that some more people will come and stay with us. We can also at this point put in one more of the road here, and then it might be prudent just to put in a little bit more of the, or 2 more of those. So we've got 5 of those little farms, leaving room for a windmill in the middle, of course. 10 people. We've just jumped up with one of the extra accommodations come on board, leaving room for 5 more people to visit us. And people are visiting, but they are not staying. So with 43 pieces of wood, we should now be able to go to industry and put in a quarry and get some stone going. So let's do just the one, and let's start to work out where we want these foresters, because early game I'm going to want them. Early game I want him down south, the forester. Yep, so I'll put him down here and right through this farming area. Put forester in here. We'll need to clear. No, we've got problems with wolves down there. So I wonder. I actually think that with the forester, you may not have to actually put the forester near any trees. I saw someone else playing this. Let's try it. I think you might be able to... What do you need? You need stone, so we've got to wait for the stone to come up. But I think you were able to put it anywhere else. So and then they'll just plant the seeds. But let's have a look. Maybe that's not the case. Maybe you need a few trees there. We have built in the middle of absolutely no trees down south, and what little trees were here to the northeast we chopped down. And we'll see. I suppose we've got these over here, but they've got wolves as well. So that's going to be interesting. The quarry is now... Is it ready? Is it ready? Is it ready? No. So what we'll do is we'll go to job priority, and we'll get the... Now the builders are already at the top of the list. Come on, please. What do you need here? 5 and 5. Waiting for 10 wood. Oh, you're waiting for 10 wood. Oh, actually, we might be in some strife here, because you've got the dogs there. These dogs might kill us, these wolves. Yeah, there's 2 packs there as well. We might have to go out here and chop these guys down. But if you got... Oh, my God, more... Empty cave and more wolves there. So we've got lots to clear. Let me see here. What do you got there? Waiting for 7 pieces of wood. How many pieces of wood are up here? I think the 7 pieces of wood might be fine. Let's go to speed 3 and see if we can't get these pieces of wood off. And once we get our stone happening, we should be right to go. 3 people have now joined us, so we're now from 10 to 13 people. Lots of birds have also joined us. Let's see, come on. So you're bringing wood, That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going back to get this. No, he's running food into there. Okay, so you're doing that. So what do you got here? Waiting for 3, 1, 2, and that should be the 3rd one. Okay, so the quarry's now up. So I think we've now dodged a bullet here. So we're going to start producing stone. And so we'll go to job priority, and we want quarry workers to be our 2nd priority, please. So you're all filled, and let's get some stone going. So there's 1, and we just need to wait on these stone bits. There's 2 extra workers jumping in, are they? Yeah, so you got 3 there, and now we're about to get our 5 pieces of stone. So if we go to industry, and we have foresters about to come online. 4. And so it should be the case that forest is now online. Must be near usable trees. Okay, well that fixes that, doesn't it? Too far away from the roads. We might be able to just do it like this. So let's go to here, and let's extend this down a tiny bit then. Alright. And now we go to industry, and let's see if we can get you, and let's turn you around as well. Doesn't really matter which way you're facing, but you could be near these trees. So let's do it right. Let's just do it there. Actually, you know what? I'm panicking a bit now, so let's do it here. There we go. That's going to be the way that goes. Okay. Ooh, lovely. So I've got to remember to right click off, not hit escape, because in this game escape is not good. Right, okay, cool. So stone production is now good, but we have issues with wood slipping down. 15 to 15 means we need to produce more hovel, so we'll grab another hovel there. I also need a well, but I don't know if I do actually. So I'll put a well here up on the corner. Yeah, you can go there actually. That's quite nice. Nice spot for a well there. Okay, so let's check on these guys and see. Just said that, didn't I? Let's see these guys and exactly what they need to be happy. So happiness is 65 for these guys. They have no charcoal and they have no access to water because the well's being built. So I presume you guys are going to be both the same. Yeah. Okay, so we need to build charcoal. I do like this south being a little bit more industrial, but I think a charcoal patch could be here for the moment before we start to move some stuff around. So we'll keep this on 2 for the moment, and we shall until we get everything up and running. Let's keep it on 1. So charcoal maker is going to be 15 pieces of wood, and the builder is the priority that I need to look at the moment. So we've got the builders up the top, and you're waiting on goods, are you? You're waiting on 15 pieces of wood. Oh no. Okay, so you're waiting on the pieces of wood. Now, how many pieces of wood are up there? Okay, we might have to chop down, say, these guys as well. Alright, let's just move to speed 3. And this is quite interesting because I feel like I'm playing on difficult mode here, but I've got wolves to the south, 2 packs. 3 packs actually, if you include this one. Well, actually, 5 packs. 6 packs. 6 packs of wolves to the south. Lovely. Up the north, I've got at least 1 and 2. And then over here, I've got 1 as well. So it's quite interesting. We've got to be very careful, because I believe we need the army to be raised before we can actually go ahead and deal with the wolves. And once that's done, we can that will mean they'll go and clear them out. We can set them to clear them out. At the moment, these people are busy bringing stone. Yeah, they're doing the little stone thing. We're at 20 beds with 15 people. These 4 people visited, but none could find a home. So I think they visited before that house was built. We now have, let's see, these guys have the 3 of 4, so we just need to put the charcoal in there. But it's all about the wood situation at the moment. This forester is going to be, hopefully, if he can forest in safety, then it'll be absolutely no problem doing so. What else we got here? Now, if we have a look, still collecting, looks like it's going nowhere, but they're still collecting wood from here, and now they're thinking about to move over to here. So that's kind of working. Let's go and check on this. Don't see a lot of people. Yeah, you're waiting on 9. Okay, so you need 9. I think that's, let's see here. This has got to be 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so if I'm clicking on the forester, I can see the diamonds, or these blue diamonds, these blue shapes are people bringing it to there. So that's 1, 2. So you're bringing 2 each, are you? No, 1, 2, 3. So each person's bringing 1. That makes sense. So we're waiting on 6 pieces of wood. So if I see here, 6 pieces of wood. Let's see here. So we got 1, 2, 3 on the move. Yep. So it's going to be 2 trips for you guys. And then we should be getting wood sorted. But in the meantime, you're waiting on 6 pieces of wood, but there's 23 in the stockpile, is there? That's weird. So where are you bringing the wood, people? Where are you getting these bits of wood then? That is very, very strange. Yeah, I don't know why we're stockpiling wood when we haven't finished the project here, but maybe it's in the maybe it's here, maybe it's in the housing. 3 idle workers, which means we need to be doing something. For the moment, I'm going to be a little cheeky and just cut down a couple more trees, just to allow them to go ahead and do that. Forest is now up and running, and I will increase the priority of a forester to 2nd from the top, and we'll go there. 10 workers. Why do you need 10 workers? That seems like a lot of people working at the forester. Okay, let's hope hopefully they don't get attacked. Okay, so that's good. We're now getting plenty of wood. So if we go to industry, we can now put a charcoal in here. So we said the charcoal would be over here. It needs to be not too close to where our new farming is going to be, but nowhere near the housing development. So we'll put it over here for a charcoal. And of course, at some point, we're going to need stockpiles. So we'll go to industry and we'll get a small stockpile, and we'll put that on this side. So you've got charcoal on one and stockpile on the other. And we seem to have a lot of wood being produced, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Yes, you're growing trees as well as putting them up. Right, we got 20 out of 20 with no one doing that, so we'll put 2 of those in there. That's good. I suppose we could actually turn down the volume, couldn't we? So it seems to be the sound effects volume is quite low, so we'll put the music back up a tiny bit and the sound effects down a bit, and we'll see how that goes. And hopefully that isn't too bad. We're in the middle of a storm here. We've come out and these guys seem to have been built, so that's interesting. We'll just hit job priority and we'll go charcoal makers now need to be fairly high. Stockpile workers need to be, they can stay down quite low actually. Let's get the farmers up a little bit. Quarry workers for the moment can actually drop a little bit. Timber workers, there we go. So now we've got the building happening and everyone seems to be good. Charcoal is being made, so we'll have a look here. We have not started delivering it to the houses yet, so they're not at happy. But yes, happiness filter is going to be kicking off in a second. In fact, we'll go for the happiness filter now, and these guys are showing us yellow, and they can seem to be getting what they need. Waiting for that 4th one to go up. Waiting on another, so we've got 5, 10, 15, 20, but the 25 and 30 aren't quite there yet. So let's just see how this goes. Happiness is jumping up 70 to 71. So yeah, this series of kingdoms and this series of kingdoms and castles is going to be lots of fun. Please leave comments of what you think I should do, where you think I should expand. This is the way we're going to be looking at the map. The northern peninsula up here with the forest to the north, the dire wolves down the south. How very Game of Thrones of us. But yeah, we should see how this goes. And of course, if we want to go full Game of Thrones, a huge wall. But we won't have a the north won't be complete like ice like in Game of Thrones, because we don't have ice. This is very Game of Thrones, this game. It's probably why it's still so popular. Anyway, I think we'll leave this episode here. This has been episode 1 of the brand new series, Kingdoms and Castles. This is the Kingdom of North Stitch. We're sitting at 23 people with 30 beds available. I hope you've enjoyed this, and don't forget to leave a comment, like and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you in the next episode. Cheers.